All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here. So my name is FX. So we have always doing live session here each and every weekdays here, 9:15. Fortunately, I was a little bit late today, but I had to set up a few things here on my end. So I hope everyone had a great day. So if you your first time being on this live, I'm just going to present myself. My name is Trade Day FX. Call me Andre. Been trading here for the last 12 years. Basically, it would be 13 years because I started in 2013. So 13 years of trading. Started with binary options, then um, traded Forex, CFDs, contract. And this year I switched to basically at the end of last year, 2025, I switched to futures. So I'm focusing on trading ES and gold specifically, starting this year. So I'm focusing on only two instruments. So ES, that is Dow Jones US30, and gold, that is XAUUSD. So that will be the two that we'll be focusing on. So let's go on the chart. I'm just going to show you a few things that I'm going to be working on, that I'm going to be focusing on. But first, I'm going to see exactly if there's any news currently. So for the news, we don't have any red folders here. We had a few news events here at Euro, German. So basically, what I'm looking at Forex Factory, this is the number one place here to look at the news events, news folders. So you have Euro, British Pound, USD, and Yen. That'll be the four currency that I'm looking for. And as you can see, we had a lot of PMI news here for Euro this morning. But for US, we have only a FOMC member speaking. And for the rest, it's a green day overall. We have final service PMI here at 9:45. But and at 2 o'clock, we have Trump speaking here. All right, so that's what we have here. That's perfect. Next, we're going to, I'm just going to show you exactly app that I'm using. So this is the TB Alert app. So this is an app that I created. So I'm also a software engineer. So I'm creating my own stuff. So all that you're seeing here from now until the end is software that I created. So this is basically an app that will provide you with alerts that are coming from my trading view indicator, or as you can see, we have other traders that are using it also for their own setups. So we had a USD JPY 1 hour trade at 4 o'clock this morning, Eastern Standard Time, for the Asian Sniper. So this is one of my associated here that I'm working with in regards to automation and all that stuff. So I also do automation. And at the bottom, you have the latest list of alerts. And at the bottom here, you have the community chat. So you have a general community, trading community, and you have, if you have an alert set up on this app, you have your own private community here, right? And also at the bottom, you have the economic calendar. So I'm just gonna open up New York. So this is what we have here. So so we have the final PMI here, and then about 19 minutes here. So that's the one that we have here at 9:45 that I just showed you earlier. All right. And finally, we're going to be looking at the indicators I'm going to be using. I was looking at the XRP yesterday, so I'm just going to switch it back to US30. So this is what we have here, and I'm gonna go back here on the 15. That's the time frame that I'm looking at. So this is the 50-minute chart. So all that you're seeing here, I'm going to explain you. So you have the blue line here is the dynamic point of control, and the white line is the VWAP. So basically, if you're under or over those lines, that means that you're bearish or bullish. And also you have the supply and demand zones, all right, and the breakup structure, all right? So a breakup structure means that if you have a breakup structure like this, that means that the price, we had a previous demand zone, but the price broke the structure of that demand zone to the downside, and that's why you have the BOS here, the breakup structure to the downside. If it's a breakup structure to the upside, that means that the breakup structure is written on top of the line. That means that was a previous supply zone that was breaking to the upside, right? And right now we have current break of supply and demand zones right here. So right now we're going to see exactly if price wants to go up or down. And that's what we're going to be waiting for when market will open. All right. And finally, I'm going to show you exactly the update on my challenge here that I am using. This is Alcyon trading platform. So all of the all of the the software that I'm using here will be in the description below this live. So if you remember, yesterday we made some profit, so $722 yesterday, and this is today's date. And I started this account on Friday. Just took a position just to activate my account, and basically for now we're in profit overall after 2 days of trading. All right, so that is awesome, and I'll show you the actual web platform here. So everything is web based. So this is what we have here. All right. So perfect. So we are just gonna go back here on TradingView. So you have the TradingView link. If you don't have a TradingView account, you could go on the description box below of my live, and you're gonna have access to that. And we just have to wait until market open, and it will be opening in a couple of seconds here. So it's 9:30. So 9:30. I'm gonna wait it out here. But it should be bullish here. So but we're just gonna wait to see if it was taking to grab liquidity to the upside and start to go down. So we have a lot of movement, and remember we have news at 9:45. So I'm just gonna wait until we have a good confirmation here of what the market wants to do. So overall, it should be bullish here. Also, I have, all right, so let's go in. All right, so I'm on it for a buy. I'm just gonna open up my pivot point. So we have a pivot point right here. If it's breaking to the upside, all right. So we're in profit right now. Should be in profit. Just gonna go back. Just adjusting. All right. Did a quick scalp here. Get in again.
Sell Russell 2000 at price 2,534 on 15 minutes time frame at time 9 hours 34 minutes and 6 seconds.
So that's always sell. All right. So we are going towards this supply zone. So I'm going to so the supply zone here is at 49,018, something like that. So 49,019. So 49,019. All right. So we have a US30 buy, so it'll be good to go. We already is a buy also. All right. So going up right now. So I have the supply zone at 49,019. So I'm just going to make sure that I have that at this point. My previous swing is at that swing low right here. So I'm going to switch it lower. And I'll show you exactly my position right now. All right. So this is what we have. So I'll put my stop loss at the end of this. And I'm going to, now we're pushing right now. So that's perfect. That's what I want to see. So we do have a break of structure at basically this level right here. But we are still pushing here. So that's perfect. That's what we want to see. So we are in profit. So secured $150. I'm just gonna let it breathe a little bit more. Perfect. So we are still in profit. So we had the US30 buy. So it's looking good here. We already broke that. We broke that structure. If we go back here on trading view, as you could see, we break that structure right here. It's going back to it, but we're breaking the structure here. So basically, this point is a break of structure. So I'm securing already $110. So if it goes back to my trailing, it's okay. We already secured that. So we have NASDAQ buy. So as you can see, we have the break of structure here at 49,012. Still climbing. So that's perfect. So now I'm at let's see here. Open P&L is at $400 right now. So I'm increasing my breaking. So the next supply zone here is at 49,200. So 49,200. So 49,200. 49,200 is it 49,200? Yeah. 49 200.9. So we're well in profit right now. So a good trade so far. So we're going to the upside. All right, so we're out of the trade. We're going back to the supply zone. So for today, let me look at the details of the trade. I'm not I'm not keeping myself long on trades. So I'm just gonna go back here. Just gonna go back here on. Hold on. Just make sure of that. So I'll show you exactly. So we had a US30 buy this morning. So was waiting for market to. So we had a push to the downside, and then we started to go up. Let me go back here on the P&L for today. Here we go. So let me show you exactly my results. So all transparency here with me always. All right. So this is my P&L for today. So $448. So we're at so far we have $1,170.90 in profit after 3 days of trading. So yesterday I was 722. Today's at 448. And on Friday we had 90 cents. So this is what we have here. So and basically this is really I'm only putting one mini here on my trades, right? And I would be able to put more, but like I said yesterday, I want to create me a buffer before increasing my lot size, right? So as you can see, we went up to this level. We passed the level here. We created a new pivot point, and we have that supply zone back in, and we'll see exactly if it's gonna reach to the upside. Let's look at the 1 hour and see exactly what to expect. So seems to be creating a higher, a lower high. So we have a high here. We may create a lower high, and if that's the case, maybe by tomorrow we should be going to the downside here. So what you're seeing here is the 1 hour. So we do have a supply zone, and the reason why I took that buy is because we had if we go back here on the 15-minute, I saw multiple higher lows, and that's one of the reasons here that I took that trade. Just gonna see if we have. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back in. Yeah, so we have lower highs, higher lows. Sorry. So we had a low here, higher low, higher low, higher low. We had a demand zone right here, and we had a supply zone that was at the top. So my plan was to take the buy here towards that level at least, and if we want to go higher, that would be awesome also. But right now, as you can see, we just made a retracement here, so we may start to go down. And if we go lower than this demand zone, we're going to be up to the races here to the downside. And if we do, we're going to be focusing on those breakup structure here, the previous breakup structure zones that we had at the bottom. That will be our take profit targets until the next demand zone here. That will be pretty much at the bottom right here. So this is yesterday's move, and we'll see if it wants to go higher or lower. And if we go on the 4 hour, that's at 9 o'clock here. So since 9, it was going up. So we may start to create a lower high, like I said, and we may start to go to the downside here. So this is perfect. So that's it was an awesome day. Awesome day. So we're just gonna wait until this that candle close, and we're gonna close out our session. XRP is moving a lot. It's at $2.39. So I've been investing in XRP for many years. So let's see if we're able to take another position here. Yeah. All right, well, I'll take a small scalp here to the upside. All right, so all right, yeah, it's still pushing right now, so I'm in it again. All right, so that's perfect. So small scalp again. The max trade that I'm using is like take like 3 trades. Only need like $40 on that one, so it's all good. So I'm done. So done here. So we're just gonna wait until top of the hour, and we're gonna close out the session. All right. So we're bouncing off of that supply zone here. So if we break that to the upside, maybe within the next 7 minutes, I think it's 7 minutes here. If it closes above, we should be going to the upside here eventually. If not, it's gonna pass it and start to reverse. So we have the breakup structure right here. So we should be continuing here to the upside here. All right, so it's still pushing here. All right, so it's still pushing here. That's perfect. And remember, we started that 4-hour candle started at 9. So that means that that 4-hour candle will close in about 3 hours from now. All right, so we should see maybe a retracement within the next 30 to 40 minutes to the downside, or a continuation here to the upside, and we may start to go towards that previous supply zone here, right here, to the upside. And also, what I explained, we had the point of control and the VWAP that the price passed above, and that's one of the reasons here that I took that trade here to the upside at market open. And usually my trades are between maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and most of the bulk of the profits are made between that time. And if I see that there will be a continuation here to the upside or the downside, depending exactly if it's a buy or sell, I just leave a runner open until the end of that 4-hour candle movement. So basically, what I'm talking about the 4-hour candle is that I go on the 4-hour and see exactly the 4-hour structure. All right, so let me just change something here in the settings, because we are looking at the 30 minutes. I'm just gonna put it at chart, so that way it's gonna put the default one. Oh. So as you can see, the demand zone on the 4-hour was right here. We don't have any supply zone yet. This is only pivot points. So basically, price is trying to reach a certain level here. You could put a fib from that top, that high, to that swing low right here, and it will give you a retracement. So we're pretty much at that point here, maybe 50 or 61.8. I could see that visually, but if you want, I could put the actual fib so y'all can see. As you can see here, so we have 50%, 61.8 is right here, and we have 78.6. So that's off of the 4-hour. So you could refine that going to the lower time frame. You see, we had a pivot point right here. Just gonna remove the drawings and gonna redo. Pivot point. As you can see, 61.8 was right here. We reached that. Now we're trying to retrace. So start at the top of the hour, just started here. So we'll see exactly if market will push to the upside. Usually the 10-hour candle will give you more movement here. Also at 9:15, we had the PMI news. So we may start to go up here, and that's exactly what we have. So we're still pushing here to the upside. So the next target here is that supply zone. Whoops, I'm gonna remove this. The next target here is the supply zone. And I'm going to just change it back to the 30 minutes. That's what that's what I usually look for. 30 minutes. There you go. So we are still pushing here to the upside. So that buy was correct. We have a continuation here to the upside. All right. So that's perfect, guys. So we're gonna close it out here, guys. So thanks so much for being on this live. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment if you have any questions here on the live. But this is basically what we do here each and every day. So we're only here for maybe 15 to 30 minutes, guys. That's more than enough. And once again, I'm just gonna go back here on the P&L for today. I'm just gonna go back on my account here so I can show you exactly the P&L for today. And I would be able to stay on that trade here, but don't need to be greedy or having FOMO. Not good for you. Take what you can and get out of the market. And the reason that we're trading is to get some freedom, right? So don't want to stay on the chart for many hours. 15 to 20 minutes, it's more than enough. And this is basically what we have here for today, 482. And I'm going to open up the details of those trades, so y'all can see exactly that. That's exactly what we have. So three trades today, 100%. So first trade was that's the first trade of the day. So 189. Second one was 259. Third one was $34. All right. And you see all of the entries, all of our buys, all were perfect. And I was able to maybe stay on those trades, but I'm a scalper here intraday, so I'm scalping the market and getting and get out, and that's the best thing that you could do here. All right. So that being said, guys, if you have any questions about the platform that I'm using for trading, it's Alcyon. So it's on my description of this live. And you could use code DRADEFX when you create your account. They're pretty good here, and I'm using $150K account, and right now the cost is $98 here for the $150K account on futures. So there's no there's only a trailing drawdown rule, but for the rest, there's no rule. There's no consistency rule. There's no such thing. So you could trade one day and just wait for a couple of days before taking another trade. You make your decision on that. But the only rule is the trailing drawdown. So, but for the rest, everything is good on that. All right. So that being said, guys, I wish you a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. We'll be back here tomorrow at the same time, 9:15, for another session here with DRADEFX. Peace.